So I just stumbled upon this major shift with Liquibase's licensing, and it's pretty wild. They've moved to the functional source license.
Wait, seriously. That's not open source anymore, right? I remember when Liquibase was hailed as an open source tool.
Exactly, but they still present themselves as open source, especially in their README file. Like, that's kind of misleading, don't you think?
Definitely. I mean, it raises so many questions about transparency. How can they maintain community trust if they're not fully open anymore?
Right, and if you look at their GitHub page, it still showcases it as part of the open source community. It's confusing.
It really is. It makes me wonder about the implications for developers who rely on it. Are they getting the full picture?
Totally, imagine building your project on what you think is an open source tool, only to realize it is. That's a huge risk.
And it's not just a legal issue. There's a philosophical aspect too. If it's not open, what does that mean for collaboration?
Exactly, it feels like a step back in some ways. Do we even know what this functional source license really entails?
Good question. I'd assume it restricts how the software can be used and shared. That's a big shift from true open source.
But doesn't that assume everyone reads the fine print? Many developers might just take it at face value.
True, and that's the danger. I mean, they could be missing out on critical updates or features that are suddenly behind a paywall.
Exactly, and what about the community? They've built a reputation based on being open and accessible.
Yeah, and this could alienate longtime users who supported them. It's almost like a betrayal.
I wonder if they thought through the backlash. I mean, this could seriously impact user loyalty.
You'd think they'd consider that, but maybe they believe the benefits of the new model outweigh the risks.
But is that realistic? The open source community thrives on trust and transparency.
Exactly. And the irony is that their past success was built on that very foundation.
So if we put all this together, they're risking their community for what? A more constrained business model.
That seems to be the case, but it raises the question, what's the end game for them?
Yeah, are they aiming for sustainability through revenue or simply following a trend in software licensing?
It's tricky. They might think they're modernizing, but it feels like a gamble that could backfire.
Can you imagine the discussions happening in their boardrooms right now? They've got to be weighing all these risks.
For sure. And the mixed messages they're sending could lead to a lot of confusion in the industry.
Right? It's almost like they're caught between wanting to be a profitable business and staying true to their roots.
And that's a tough balance. But this also makes me think about how users can advocate for transparency.
Absolutely, developers have power and they can influence change by voicing concerns about misleading practices.
But it's not just about voicing concerns. They need clear alternatives too. What's the next step?
Good point, maybe there are emerging projects that stay true to open source values. That could be a response.
Or perhaps a fork of Liquibase could happen. It's not uncommon in open source communities when trust erodes.
That could be a fascinating development. It's like a reset button for the community.
Exactly, and it demonstrates how powerful user choice can be. The community ultimately drives what survives.
So in a way, this could be a pivotal moment for both Liquibase and the open source community as a whole.
For sure, and it's a reminder of how quickly things can change in tech. What's the next big shift we might see?
I guess we'll have to keep an eye on industry trends. It's both thrilling and a bit unsettling, right?
Definitely. It's like we're on the edge of our seats, waiting to see how this plays out.
And it prompts us to really think about what we value in software and community.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, it's about collaboration, trust, and making informed choices.
You know, I love that we can have these conversations. It really broadens our perspective on tech.
Totally, and I'm excited to see how the community reacts to all of this. The next chapter is going to be interesting.